What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Classy Tacos. I want to say hi. It's been a little bit since I posted a video because I've been super busy. I got a lot going on here, and then school just ended for the kids, so summertime just started. So there was a lot going on here. Just want to say thanks for hanging out. Always giving me that support. I really appreciate it. I've been looking for 05 and up. I want a black one. I wanted the dark interior and non-nap. So those were all like my must-haves. Everything else I can pretty much deal with. If the timing belt and water pump were done, I'd be like, great. If it wasn't, I was just going to get it done anyways. So not a huge deal breaker for me. Non-nav was, and I really wanted the dark interior. So I managed to find an 06. It's got 250,000 miles. The paperwork on the timing belt and water pump, I would say, is a little sketch because it looks like it was done, but it's not recorded anywhere. I did take a good look at all the bolts around the cover for the timing belt. It looks like they have been worked on or at least moved. So... but I'm going to have that inspected anyways. But yeah, there she is. I mean, she looks really good from far away. I also just gave her a bath. So up close, not so much. Got a lot of dings, hits, and scratches, but nothing that we can't deal with. I would say the interior is like almost mint. It's really nice, really well done. So right away, like probably the second day that I had it, I noticed that there was like water swishing around when I made turns behind the dash. So I broke into behind the glove box where the blower motor is, and it ends up kind of turned out that the AC drain hose was clogged up. So that was kind of the first repair that I did. I got in there, took everything out, cleaned up. There's a little condenser back there that was kind of covered in dirt, so I kind of brushed that off after I took it off. And the AC started blowing a little bit colder, and now I can confirm that I don't have any AC, I don't have any water leaking into the passenger side. We blew out the drain hose, did all that. I didn't film it because it was rather quick. I had to do it on Mother's Day. So you know how that goes. I had to get that one done. What else? Kind of small stuff that I've done that I didn't film. I changed out the lug nuts because I had incorrect lug nuts when I bought it, and I didn't want to wait around to film that, and it's just lug nuts, so I didn't worry about that. And then while I was doing the lug nuts that I had the tires off, I ended up throwing on the bump stops that I took off the Tacoma. I put the Duro bump stops on here, which made a huge difference when you're turning and cornering and bumps and everything. You could feel the Duros kind of kicking before that cement block that used to be there. I will say it is incredible the similarities between, when you look underneath the Tacoma and the GX. I'm guessing it's going to be the same for the 4Runner and I think the FJ too. But it was just kind of nice seeing that, once you get accustomed to working on one vehicle and then you switch to another one, sometimes it's like a whole big learning curve. And coming from the Tacoma to the GX was kind of nice because everything looks pretty similar. So a lot of the parts are pretty similar. A lot of, all of the adjustments are going to be pretty similar. So I'm excited about that. We're going to do a bunch of maintenance first. So like any vehicle that's this old, it's not perfect. I got the floppy, emergency brake. My center console latch doesn't close all the way. So we're going to go through all of that and kind of work through there. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. I have been waiting for this specific one for some time, and everybody who knows me knows that it probably gets sick of me hearing about me. Like I couldn't find the one I wanted, but we finally got it. Amazingly good price with everything that's going on right now, so I can't really complain. What else can I think of? I think that's pretty much it. I want to give you a quick little walk around and kind of show you the inside so you guys can see the interior. I would say why I chose this over a 4Runner or say an FJ. Which, by the way, both those are solid projects. I was gonna build this one more kind of like an Overlander, but I still want to do long arms in the front and extended travel in the rear, and still keep it the same as a Tacoma. So I want to lock both front and rear and get it re-geared. So essentially, we'll end up with a long-armed, triple-locked GX that can pretty much get us anywhere. That's what I was going for, and I was gonna do more like a Overland build. I would say the Tacoma's in the middle of wheeling, having fun, and camping. This one's going to be more for camping and overlanding, but still able to get me to weird spots that, you can't just drive up on a regular 4-wheel drive. I do want to have an RTT on this one. I think I'm gonna get an RTT to put it on top. But all of this is with time. We're going to go through the full build first. There's a bunch of stuff that I want to check out and I want to try. So we'll see how it goes. I'm interested to break in and go, and I'm hoping that you guys stick with me on my journey. Let's see why. I think I love the FJ, and I love how small the how short the wheelbase is. I just thought an FJ with an RTT on top might be a little bit too top heavy, especially after a lift and big tires. So that's why I didn't go the FJ route. I still like them. honestly, and they're much more expensive right now than the GXs, so I can't find an FJ anywhere near what I paid for this, so kind of one of those factors in there too. And then Forerunners, I just feel like Forerunners are amazing and they fill the gap. The older Forerunners, I love them as well. I just was really interested in doing a GX build. I've always liked them. I will say I'm kind of kicking myself because back before there was like this craze of the GX, I would say maybe 5 years ago, I saw one in a parking lot and I was like, man, that's really cool. But it was one of those where like I was hurrying up to get somewhere else. So I didn't pay attention to, I knew it was a Lexus, but I didn't pay attention to what it was or the numbers. I'm like, man, I've never seen that before. And I kind of just kept going. And then again, probably maybe 2.5, 3 years ago. So it was before the whole COVID thing. It was around the time right before I picked up the Tacoma, there was a Quicksand GX up for sale in Texas, and I found it on eBay. And I remember it was $15,000. It had everything done. It had an FJ rear end. It was re-geared with a locker. Everything done top to bottom. It was clean. It was really nice. And I remember being like, man, I'm just gonna fly to Texas and drive back because that's perfect. It has everything I pretty much wanted. But it was an 03, and that was the only thing that and I wanted the 05 and up. So I ended up not buying that one. I got the Tacoma, and then ever since then, it's kind of been stuck in my mind. Like, I still want to build a GX. So, been looking. I'm always looking, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, all that stuff. And some people are just way high with the prices. But this one came up, and I was like, man, it almost hit every single thing that I wanted. And it was basically not lifted, not touched. So I'm going to be the first one getting into this one. Other than the bags being removed, so it's got like Bilsteins in the back and springs, so the bags are gone, which I was fine with, and that's great for me. Like, I don't have to deal with the bags, which was awesome. Let me say, like, I did notice, since it is my first GX, there's something about these cars when they're made in Japan at this stage where like the doors seem thin but like sturdy. Like when you close it and open it, like it feels good. Everything feels like it's overbuilt, which to me is, I love that. That's the type of car that I'm going to probably keep forever because I really enjoy that. So yeah, let me get you inside of it so you guys can see the inside and see what we're working with, and then kind of we'll take it from there, man. But it should be a fun build, so I hope you guys stick around. Before we get over there, I just want to say I got a new sticker on the Cabinets of Fame. I don't know why I call it that because I'm definitely not going to make you famous, but that's what we call it. It's from Southern Overlanders. Check them out on Instagram. They're the Southern Overlanders, and they're run by Outdoors and Overland. So they got me this shirt. Thank you very much, Chris. Awesome shirt. And then also I'm going to shoot you a picture of the sticker so you guys can see it. Make sure to check them out. So Southern Overlanders on IG, and also check out Outdoors and Overland. That's Chris's account. He's the one that came with me to Utah. He is in a white 4Runner, and that thing is amazing. It handled top of the world like with no issues. So make sure to check him out. All right, so you guys, you got to check out this interior. It's insane. Look at these seats. This is real minor. We're talking, this is an 06, guys, so these aren't floppy or loose yet, which is nice. Nobody knows what's going on back here. What's this? I don't know what that is, but look at this headliner. Not bad. Not bad. Everything just looked well maintained. I think I'm the third owner. I do have the seats. I took them out. Check out these doors. Like, this just still feel nice. I love this. Like, when it closes, it just closes nice. The way this opens. It's just something about these cars that's just amazing. A prior owner did wrap these. I'm probably going to change that. We are going to get the probably join is what I'm going to put here. I really like the join because I like how flush it is. I don't like the ones that kind of sink in. I like the flushness of it. What else can I think of? I think that's pretty much it, guys. I would just say hang around. We're going to be going on adventures with it, having some fun. I do have a whole crew that's got a bunch of GXs, so between us, I'm pretty sure we can figure anything out. But just want to say thanks a lot for stopping by. I appreciate it. And just going forward, so we're going to have the Tacoma, we're going to have the 460, and we're going to have the 470. So the 460 is White's kind of grocery getter. So that's going to be like a mild build. I actually have, if you look right there, I got the Falcon wheels right there waiting. Been trying to convince her to get some more aggressive tires. But, you know, like anything, there's a little bit of convincing going on for that. So we got that going on. I'm waiting for her tires to kind of go bald or wear out some more so we can buy beefier tires for her. And then we'll talk about a lift on that one. It's probably going to be pretty minimal, maybe like a 2-inch Toy Tech, something calm. And then while that's going on, we're going to get all the maintenance and stuff done on this one. Like I want to go through the power steering and the rack and the brakes and everything else. So we're going to go through all of that before we get into any of the really fun stuff. So we'll take it from there. Like I said, you guys, thanks a lot. Don't forget to check out the Southern Overlanders. Check out Outdoors and Overland. And also just want to say thanks a lot for the shirt, Chris. I love it, man. You guys be good. Stay safe out there.